Are we on track for our first major upset of the day? Well, welcome into the Championship Central from the Atlantic 10 studio in Washington, D.C. I'm Renee Washington. Halftime between VCU and St. Louis. St. Louis, the number 7 seed, up on the number 2 seed VCU, 34-29. We'll take a look at the bracket and see what we've got so far after the first 2 games of quarterfinal action. The number 1 Richmond Spiders did knock off number 8 Loyola Chicago. Addie Budnick led the way with 18 points. Maddie Dugan chipped in with 13. And then in the game number 2, all defensive first team all-conference player Megan McDonald and the Kane Dukes knocked off Sonia Smith and the George Mason Patriots. What a wild, down-to-the-wire game that was between the Patriots and the Dukes. Later on today, after this one, we've got one more game for quarterfinal action between Rhode Island and St. Joseph's, as we'll see that one tip off just at the end of this one here. Now, this game has been exciting to watch so far, and let's take a look back at the first half highlights and how we got here. Now, it's been quite a start to this game, very back and forth, and it's been St. Louis early that's been able to make the big plays. This one, though, on the VCU side, Sarah Tabiasi steals the ball away from Peyton Kennedy, scores with ease. St. Louis responds later with a beautiful play by Kyla McMakin. McMakin with the slide in the lane, takes it easy, gives St. Louis the lead. And then again, this time it's Tamaya Lewis-Utsi with the shutdown, making the big block there. This has been a very physical defensive game. VCU was up by 1 at the end of the first quarter, and in the second quarter, VCU came out firing. Mariana Asari splashes in that three-pointer. On the other end, Brooklyn Gray answers a 3 of her own off the side of the glass, and then Peyton Kennedy does it again. Kennedy drives, banks in a layup off the turn. That one extends St. Louis's lead, and then it was going to be Kennedy again at the end of this play. Peyton Kennedy this time for 3. Fires, sinks the three-pointer, and then it was later in the second quarter that Mariana Asari hits a much-needed three-pointer to cut into the St. Louis lead. Well, we'll take a deeper dive into this matchup as well as looking at the bigger picture around the bracket, some more updates around today's action coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a few moments.